Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here. Apologies if I sound a bit coldy. Hay fever's kicking me in the balls today. But Paulie Malignaggi loses to Artem Lobov via a unanimous decision. And in the process he embarrasses himself and he embarrasses boxing. The way Paulie Malignaggi conducted himself in the build-up to this fight was nothing short of disgraceful, and it made me root for Artem Lobov, and I am a boxing fan, and I was rooting for Artem Lobov, so I'm glad he won. But the way Paulie conducted himself in the build-up was a joke. I know it's a fight, but Paulie Malignaggi didn't show Artem Lobov any respect whatsoever, spitting at him, slapping him, etc. I didn't like how Paulie Malignaggi made this about MMA versus boxing, because ultimately all that does, it creates a divide, and low IQ boxing fans and low IQ MMA fans get at it and disparage each other's sport, whereas reasonable boxing fans and reasonable MMA fans just recognise the opposite sports for what they are. And even if they don't like the opposite sport, they will be respectful and they will realise that the combatants will put themselves through a lot. But Paulie Malignaggi showed no respect towards MMA. He was the one who made it about MMA versus boxing, despite these two guys competing in a completely different sport. Bare knuckle is different to boxing, bare knuckle is different to MMA. So yeah, there were numerous things in the build-up that rubbed me up the wrong way. Also, the whole Conor McGregor obsession from Paulie Malignaggi is just getting embarrassing at this point. Now you've took an L to his teammate. Can you please shut up? Please shut up and just be a commentator on Showtime. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. You've embarrassed yourself enough. You've taken an L. Now just stop. As for the fight itself, this was my first time watching bare knuckle. I felt it was quite close. I felt it could have gone either way. I wasn't really bothered about the scoring of the fight. I just sat back and watched it and enjoyed it. And I did enjoy it enough to the point where I will give it a second chance. I'm not really sure if it's the sport for me, but I will definitely give it a second chance. Am I surprised by the result? Absolutely not. If you've been listening to my live streams talking about this fight, I've been kind of unsure on who will win this fight. A lot of boxing fans were saying, well, Paulie's a better boxer, Paulie's a better striker, therefore he wins. Well, I always said the mechanics of bare knuckle were completely different. Obviously the main difference being no gloves, and as a result of having no gloves, you need to alter your punch technique to reduce the risk of you damaging your hands. That was the main difference, and I wasn't sure whether Paulie could deal with that. Not only that, Paulie was older, Artem Lobov was bigger, and Artem Lobov had experience in bare knuckle in the past, so I was really on the fence about how this fight would go, but I'm not surprised that Paulie Malignaggi lost the fight. Hopefully now this is the end of Paulie Malignaggi's obsession with Conor McGregor. Hopefully the guy can stop disparaging a whole sport and their fans, and he can continue doing what he does best, and that's commentating. Hopefully Paulie Malignaggi will be a bit more humble now he's taken this L. Share your thoughts below. Peace.